Folks, we are back once again. You already know what is going to be another edition with the Black Guru. I got high energy tonight. This is a very important topic. Already starting us off with one of them things. That's what we're going to be dropping all over here today. Listen, if you're new, if this is your first time, 50th time, I don't care how many times you've been watching this stream, do me a favor as you're coming in. If it's on replay, if you're watching it fresh, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. I appreciate you in advance for doing so. Shout out to everybody watching over on the YouTube channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm about to bring in the people over on the IG. Shout out to y'all for joining the Black Guru tonight. You in for a treat. You are definitely in for a treat. You're going to learn a lot of information tonight. I try to always be well prepared to give y'all something that you may have never heard before, some reality, a dose of reality. You dang sure ain't getting it in most of this society today, especially with the way these W's think today. A lot of them are delusional. A lot of them don't want to listen. A lot of them don't want no man. All kind of other stuff. I don't have time for that anymore. And I'm about to show you something especially. Listen, you a black man or a black woman, or if you're not and you know black folk, invite them over to this stream right now. No matter what platform they're watching on, tell them they got to get over here and hear this. Tell them they got to get over here and hear this tonight, because you're going to be shocked at some of the information I'm about to present regarding what's going on with these black boys and turning into black men. I'm changing the format of a lot of things, folks. Listen very carefully. I'm changing the format of a lot of things because shout out to Noodles. Thank you so much for getting badges over here and supporting the Black Guru. I'm changing format on a lot of things because I want to speak more. Shout out to Focus. Thank you so much. Focus, write something in the comment section. I'm going to make you moderator for the stream. I want y'all to know something. I'm really getting tired a lot of times of talking to these women and especially these BWs. I'm getting tired of talking to them. So I'm going to aim to have more conversation with non-BW. I'm going to aim to have more conversation with non-BW. Let me tell you, y'all watching over here on IG too, y'all need to know that eventually the platform will probably be exclusively on YouTube, in which I'll talk to people over there and do everything over there. Eventually, it will be exclusively over there. But for now, I'll continue to do the IG Live. I want y'all to pay attention to some of this information I'm about to say. And I want to talk to some of the brothers. I want some of the men, black men, to come up as I'm speaking about this topic. We don't need to have really much more of these women. They're hard-headed. They don't listen. I believe our men, black men, do a much better job at listening, taking instruction, and making changes than the BW. Much better job. I don't even think it's close. Shout out to one Frankie. Thank you so much for the badge over here on the IG. Write something else in the chat room so I can make you moderator, Focus. Oh, there you go. There you are, Focus. I got you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. Anybody coming in here being super disrespectful, you can remove them from the live. You can moderate the chat. Folks, I get tired of talking to these women. They don't listen. They're hard-headed. They don't want to be better. I posted an excerpt from a stream or from a balloon pop show, right? If y'all haven't watched it, it's in my story. Go look at that excerpt. When you get a chance, go look. You had a brother that came up on the show, Christian man, black man. And he just simply said he wanted a woman who was on his level religiously. He wanted a more, or someone that was willing to learn, that was open. She was teachable. He wanted a woman that loved God. This is the type of woman that he wanted. And all of those BWs rejected him. All of them. All of them rejected him. Not one said they would be interested in having any type of relationship with a black man that actually has, because what does he have? It tells you right there, he has morals, he has standards. He's not going to put up and take no mess. I'm going to point some information out to y'all right now during this stream that y'all not going to believe. Y'all are not going to believe. Let me change the chat room now to the people watching over here on the YouTube channel. Now let me go ahead and open up the chat room. Boom, there y'all go. I took a whole bunch of information from the Brookings Institution, and I made bullet points. This is profound, and I hate to say it, but I believe it's the truth. Black boys would probably do better raising themselves. Come on, Guru, you talking now. They might do better raising themselves completely than being with any of these mamas anymore. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear me? I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to believe that young black children would do better raising themselves than being with any of these mamas. Somebody said Ray don't want them, and that's a fact. A lot of them they're unwanted. You got way too many unwanted children in the community. These women are screwing recklessly with men that they think are attractive because of their bad behavior, because they have been locked. They'll complain about the man that's locked up, but would have screwed him and had a baby. How does that work? How are you complaining about the man? Y'all locked up. Y'all don't want to work. Well, who did you screw? A man that was in and out and wasn't working? The very men that they don't want, that they complain about, that they say they don't want, don't want dusties. What the hell is a dusty besides a man that don't got no job, in and out of jail, in and out of prison? What is a dusty besides that? And that's who a lot of them are screwing. Shout out to Houston over here on the YouTube channel for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting this content. You don't want to deal with a man. You don't want to deal with a man that actually has standards, morals, values. How in the hell you think your children are going to have any? This is bleak. Let me point out this information to y'all. This is from the Williams Institute. I mean, not the Williams. This is from the Brookings Institution. You guys can look this up on brookings.edu. And I'll also put the articles in the YouTube chat room description, or in the YouTube description of the video. Listen to this. I'm going to just spout them all off. Black boys less educated, or they become black men. They're less educated than Caucasian men, BWs, and Caucasian women. Less educated. Way less likely to participate in the labor force. Have a much less of a chance of getting out of poverty. Majority of them stay at the bottom. Majority of black men stay at the bottom. If they were born in poverty, they have a very unlikely chance of getting out of poverty. They earn less than even Caucasian women. They don't earn that much. They have the highest unemployment rate, lowest life expectancy, highest mortality rate from COVID by far. Black men, extremely high proportion of going to prison. Compared to their numbers in the population, black men compared to their numbers in the population, extremely high rate of going to prison. Last but not least, one of the big things I put on here, their mamas have not built up wives and husbands. They have The women that have been in charge of the community have not built up wives and husbands. Instead of building up wives and husbands, they built prisoners. They've built poor. They've built uneducated men. Come on, Guru, you talking to them right now. They built men that have no discipline, that love intercourse, no discipline at all with their PP, that love to screw. Men that have no discipline when it comes to staying out of trouble and not getting locked up. This is what the women have done. They've had control of the society of black men. Do me a favor, folks. If you haven't done it yet, hit the share button. Share the stream with 2, 3, 4, 5 people that you know. This is what the society of W's, of BWs, have done. So I'm to the point now and that I say it is likely better. You have a better chance at survival if probably you raise yourself as a black man than if you're dependent on one of these women or dependent on mama. Guru, what? They can't raise themselves, Guru. They can't raise themselves. What are you talking about? These kids can't raise themselves. The hell they can't. They doing it now. They doing it now. Mama might as well, with some of this money she's getting in assistance and all this stuff, turn over some of this money to the kids and they probably would make better choices than you. You are sad and sick. It's a sad situation, folks, when if you gave, I'm going to say that again because that's profound. If you gave the children the money, these boys the money to be able to raise themselves, to be able to go, I bet you they would make better choices with going grocery shopping. They probably would buy better food and healthier food for themselves. They probably make better choices when it came to entertainment. The things that they did. They probably make better choices with trying to get out of poverty, trying to think themselves, trying to find a way how to get out of their current situation and not have to worry about being up under mama or under mama's rule or whatever. The pain of hearing mama cuss and bring in no good dudes and all this other stuff that they're doing. Watch mama puff on the devil's lettuce is what they call it. Instead of looking at mama do all that stuff, they probably be better off by themselves. And you know what? That's one of the, let me tell you something. And that's not a good idea at all. I believe it's a better idea, but it's still not the best idea, right? The children need to be raised right. They need to be taught right. They need direction and guidance. What the hell, we ain't getting it from mama? And these are the same jokers that will say, where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the men? You tell me. You tell me where are the men? Because when you were screwing, did you know where the men were then? Did you know where he was at when you were screwing? Talk to him, Guru. Talk to him, brother. When y'all was screwing every night, did you know where he was at? Or however often y'all was screwing, did you know where he was at? Did you know what he was doing? Because it's one thing to say that you don't know where none of these men are at, you know, where the men need to step up. Well, was he stepping up when he was screwing? Hell no. You jokers be telling lies. You wasn't getting all this, all these benefits of money and housing and all this stuff. So the man was an excellent provider. He was an excellent man. He was taking extremely good care of you. And then once you got pregnant, he just skipped out and said, hell no. You got to be kidding me. Listen, folks. I want the men that listen to this type of content to know something. The reason why I have these type of conversations is because it is highly important on you to focus and do the right things, and especially choose the right type of woman to be with, to put your private part in, on, or whatever. I talk to men on a daily basis that are going through it, especially with their children. How are y'all? Listen, the men, y'all brothers can request up. Y'all brothers can request to come up, and I'll have a conversation with y'all. How are y'all men out here faring in society, knowing that you have the ability to at any time get locked up for child support? At any time get locked up for a BW telling a lie that you did something to her, that you hit her, that you stole. Anytime going to jail, going to prison because you can't get along in the house with her. You can't see your children. You got to show up and tear up her stuff because you want to see your child so bad. And these are the same jokers that lie and say the men are nowhere to be found. The men are nowhere around to take care of their children. And they don't report, oh, he showed up to take care of his children. He showed up to see his children. You caused all of these problems and evil and wickedness with the man. And now he ended up tearing things up because he wanted to see his children so bad. The man can't even see his children because of you. That's where we've gotten to that point now, folks, where the men, correct, the men that have had enough. They end up tearing up property, tearing up the house, doing whatever. They want to come in and they want to see their children. And even though that's not the right way to go, they're trying to see their children. And then the other ones that ain't trying to see their children, brother said, as a retired police officer, I've seen that a lot. Working lying on men just to get them arrested. Yes, that's facts, brother. A lot of lies on the men, a lot of lies on the brothers regarding what they did to you, trying to set them up, trying to get them to come in and come over and see you get their phone or mess up. If they got a new woman wanting to mess that up because you don't want them to. I heard somebody say one day, if these jokers would spend more time or change the amount of time, instead of the way that they spend all this time on finding men that cheat and energy on trolling and energy on trying to ruin the man, if they spent that much time and energy on actually taking good care of their kids, they would change a lot of the society and create better men. These BWs are not creating better men. They're complaining that there's not a whole bunch of men that are marriageable. At the same time, they're not creating any. Their mamas didn't create any, and they're not creating any. Show me the statistics if there's any BW, especially that can show me any statistics that show y'all are doing so much better than y'all mamas did raising these boys. That these boys have a much better chance of getting out of poverty, that these boys have a much better chance of not screwing some other BW and having a bunch of kids out of wedlock, or a whole bunch of BWs and having a whole bunch of kids out. Show me the statistics. Show me the direction that the society is heading, that they're staying out of trouble, not going to end up locked up, not going to end up like they daddies. Show me that y'all have DNA evidence and can prove who their daddies actually are. Come on, Guru. You talking tonight, brother. You talking tonight. How many of them, I'm not going to even say y'all because I'm not even talking to them right now. I'm talking to the black man. How many of them would step up and say, I'll take a DNA to verify every one of my children because I'm not lying. I know exactly who I was messing with to have those children by. Do you know who your kids' fathers are? You knew that you was screwing a whole bunch, but didn't know who you was screwing. You don't want to speak. They don't want to speak on that because they know they would be exposed. And that's what I do. I expose. Why in the hell would one of these black boys listen and take advice from y'all? And the other thing is y'all don't even read. Y'all don't read nothing. One of the most important things for these kids to do, to learn, to be able to learn, is to read. As they say, reading is fundamental. They don't read jack because y'all don't read jack. Y'all ain't reading nothing. I only have 1 and 4 kids. You have one what? You have one what? Y'all not reading nothing. That's why these kids are on the low reading levels that they're on. About a third of the W's would get a DNA test. I don't even think it would be a third of them, brother. I don't even think it would be a third of them that if they needed to get a DNA test, if that was required, I don't think a third of them would get a DNA test. That's just my opinion. I don't think a third of them would get a DNA test. These BWs must be from another planet. Where do they all come from? I don't know, brother, because a lot of times I feel like I'm in the twilight zone thinking about and talking to them. Everybody, folks watching on the YouTube channel, if you haven't had a chance yet, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate you in advance. Hit the thumbs up button for this fire content that I'm dropping tonight. We need to have our likes catch up. If you're over here, no matter what platform you're on, share this stream with 2 or 3 people that you know need to hear this, especially black men. I'm trying to lift up y'all standards and see that it's coming down to a critical time to where these boys are going to be raising up theyself. They should raise up theyself. But you got more of these politicians that want to just put more, let's give mama more money for her to do what? Gonna just use up the money to buy weave and wig, something to puff on, some unhealthy food. That's what they're gonna be using the money on. Not using it for their children to do nothing good and healthy, nothing nutritional, not using it to get them no books and teach them. Most of these jokers can't read nothing, have a hard time, and you see how they type in, right? Just look at their poor grammar when they come in chat rooms like mine or other chat rooms when they typing and writing things. Can't type worth a lick. How in the hell do you think that your children are going to be better, especially your boys? They need attention. They need guidance. They need some type of a relationship with a man, a good man. And they're over here rejecting them all. I don't want no good man. Oh, he pray, he go to church. He talk about he want a woman, a more godly one. I don't want no man like that. A lot of these jokers, if they let R. Kelly out, they would take R. Kelly. If they said, R. Kelly, we'll let you out right now. And he said, well, I want to piss on us. I can't wait to get out so I can piss on one of these jokers. They'd be screaming, oh, piss on me. Guru, you a bad man, brother. You a bad man. You letting them know. They can't touch you. They can't mess with you. They're over here producing more black men that are ending up into alternative lifestyles. You're raising up more men, black boys, so that they like other men. That they want to experiment and see they're not meant to be with nobody that got no PP. They want the same thing you want. That's how you're raising them. They raising them out here like this. These boys would do better on their own, trying to figure out manhood. There's a lot of things, even me, I had to figure out on my own. I had to figure out a lot of my own about manhood. I took on jobs where there were a bunch of men around. I watched a lot of these men to try to figure out what it meant to be a man. Saw a lot of these men in my family that were raised by a lot of these women, and they was weak or didn't have no voice, couldn't say nothing in their own house, letting the women talk and run everything. A woman running nothing over here. That's the attitude a lot of y'all got to have. You can't let none of these jokers, they don't run nothing. You can't let them run you. They're not running your house. They not running nothing. That's why I always tell y'all brothers to get your own, have your own place, have your own house. Even when you find you a decent woman, a really good woman that you end up marrying and she's your wife, she move in with you. She's under your rule. And you already let her know what the standard is. You gonna hush. My house, it shall be quiet. My house shall be peaceful. You don't come in here. You got some joker that came on my live stream living in an apartment with her roommates or whatever, and she run talking about, I can't talk too loud because it's quiet hours. They won't talk loud in their own apartment with other no good folks that they live with as roommates, but you gonna loud talk and talk crazy to the man in his house. They all backwards. They daddy should be telling them what, Erica? Where are the daddies at? Since y'all love to ask that question. So that's my question right back to y'all. Y'all love to say, where are the men at, Guru? Where are the daddies at? So that's my question. Erica, you tell me, where are the daddies? You tell me, Erica, where are the daddies? Where are they at? You said their daddies should be telling them that. Where are their daddies at? I have all of these statistics right here from the Brookings Institution. Unique said they're absent. I want Erica to answer. Where are the daddies at? You tell me, since you won't come up and have the conversation. I know a lot of y'all are afraid of me. You don't know. Okay. Well, why would you mention that daddy should be there? You don't know. I'm asking you where they at. Somebody said the daddies are absent. Why are the daddies absent? Why are the daddies absent? Focus said they weren't raised to respect a man or even to know what a man is. They were raised to be our enemies. That's deep. Low Gentleman 1980 said they ran the men away. I got a book right behind me called The Myth of the Missing Black Father. Very powerful book based on a lot of research. That was one of the most shocking things that I read from that book. The conclusion I came up with when they said a lot of the black men said that the reason why they didn't stay with the woman they had children with or stay married to her or whatever was because they could not get along with her. They could not deal with the BW. They couldn't get along with the BW. What does that tell you, folks? You can't get along with the BW. Now, you tell me, how does that work? Why can't men get along with the BW and stay in the homes with them? What is the problem? Now, you answer that for me. Why can't the men get along with the BW to stay in the household with their children? That's the question. Why are they not able to stay in the household with their children and get along with the BW? Hello. Here's what we got tonight, folks. Look, I want to show y'all something. Crickets. Crickets. It's crickets. Y'all don't know nothing, hardly anything about men besides the fact that if he got a large enough pee-pee, he could probably screw you good. If his feet big enough, if he's a certain height, then he might have a nice size pee-pee to screw you good. Brother said they be charging men to see their kids. Why is this one of the only things that a lot of these jokers know in this society today, the society that we're living in? Why is one of the only things that they know is all about screwing? Is mama in the house? How do they know so much about that? And other bad behavior, especially the black boys. Is mama in the house teaching these boys how to do this type of stuff, how to do this type of behavior? That's my question. Is mama teaching how to screw? Are these mamas showing them how to do this type of stuff? How to be reckless? Are mamas showing them how to be lazy? Are these mamas showing them how to stay at the bottom of income earnings? All of these things that I've said. Are these mamas showing them how to twitch and switch their hips so that they become alternative lifestyle men? GAY. Are these mamas showing them how to not eat healthy so that during COVID, the highest proportion or the highest percentage of men that were getting taken out were black men by far? More black men were being killed or dying at the hands of COVID, not protected. Where's mama? Where was mama at? Where was mama's protection since mama's raising a lot of these kids? Somewhere between 70 80% of black homes, single mothers. Single mothers. 70 to 80%. That's the major majority of black homes, single mothers. I guess since they always want to talk about all these girls and these women doing good, so why are not that's my question to you. If all of these BWs are doing so good, why are not the boys? Why are the boys not doing good? That's my question to y'all. I want y'all to write. I want to read y'all's comments. Beat it. These men is traumatized. You weak. You ain't gonna come up. She not gonna come up, brother. The weakest ones run their mouth in the comment section, and then they're not gonna come up. She declined. She's not gonna come up. I told you. I want y'all to tell me. Somebody said dressing up young boys to match what they wear, taking pictures with hands on their hips. Yes, that's a fact. I want y'all to tell me what in the hell is going on that have caused. If the girls are doing so good, the girls are all getting a degree. If the girls are, they stepping out, getting their education, and I want their come up on this bullshit. What are you talking about? You can't even type properly. Do y'all see this? Let me pin this joker. Look at this. Y'all see this? I wish I could show y'all over here on the YouTube. She wrote, I want their come up on this bullshit. Let me unpin that before I lose some more brain cells. Y'all don't have no sense anymore. Y'all have become utterly goofy. Let me get her the hell up out of here. Goodbye. They can't type, they can't talk. How in the hell are their boys gonna do any good? Back to the question. Back to my question. I want y'all to answer on whatever platform you're watching on. I need about 10 more people on the YouTube channel. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate you in advance. I want y'all to tell me. I want y'all to write in the chat rooms. If the BW young girls are doing good and they getting their nursing degrees, teaching degrees, they're getting all this stuff, they're doing so good, they don't have to be out here selling their crotch because they just doing bad. They bad bees and bad hoes. Why are the boys not doing good? The BWs are raising them both in the same home, 70 to 80%. Why are the boys not doing good if the girls are doing so good? I want y'all to answer that for me in the comment section. I need y'all to tell me why. I want y'all to tell me why. I don't want to hear no other fake comments or anything. Sounds like BW are the men these days instead of learning to get along with black men. Boys are considered the husbandman of the house. The women are not equipped to raise boys. That's why they grow up soft. They can't fight. Women don't provide, Money Green said, women don't provide structure to these young boys. Y'all are saying good question. That's what a lot of them, they argue with me and they say, we doing good. We doing good. It's the men that's not doing good. Okay, well, you were raised in the same household. Why is it that the men have all of these major problems when it comes to earning money, keeping a job, having any focus, any discipline? If y'all are not, if the BW, young BWs are not out here screwing any and everything, if they, a lot of them are abstinent. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of them are abstinent. They're not using their body. They're not selling their coochie. A lot of them are not doing that. It's the boys, right? The boys are the ones that's just out here screwing and doing all this stuff and causing all these problems in the community and ending up locked up. So since it's them, I want to know, why is it in the same household? Mama raised both of them. Lynette said, because black men are lazy. Isn't it lazy, Lynette, for you to braid your hair down and glue on a wig so you don't have to do your hair at all? And it takes out all of your edges. Isn't that lazy? Isn't that lazy? Can somebody let me know? Can somebody let me know in the chat room? Is it lazy to glue on a wig? She said nope. She said it's not lazy to braid your hair down and glue on a wig so that you never have to do your hair. That's what she said. They gone, folks. To the men that are smart, listen, y'all listen up. You think you can afford to screw somebody like her? You think you can afford, you in a nightclub one night, you wherever one night, you've been drinking because you know that liquor is going to make you more. You think you can afford to get her pregnant? Look at how she thinks. Look at her mindset. Somebody said they're edgeless warriors. Look at her mindset as a BW. Do you think that you can afford this type of woman to be the mother of your child, your children? How in the hell you think your children are? I just gave y'all all this information. Let me go over it again. Black boys, less educated than BWs, than Caucasian men, than Caucasian women. Much less likely to participate in the labor force. Have much less of a chance of getting out of poverty. Majority of the men that are born in poverty stay in poverty. And you already know a lot of that is because they in a black single mother household. Earn less than even Caucasian women. Highest unemployment. Life expectancy is lowest. Extremely high proportion of going to prison. Not raised up to be husbands. Not raised up to be husbands. How you going to be raised up to be a husband when you've never even seen it? When mama could care less about being a wife. Mama just wants to work. And when she get a chance, when she feel like it's screw and do all kind of other debaucherous behavior. That's what mama wants to do. Mama's not taking time out. You even see, listen, you go compare pictures back in the 1940s and 50s, 60s even. A lot of these boys, their hair used to be combed well. You didn't have even young boys wearing all these locks and things. That's another way for them to be let. We just gonna let your hair grow, look crazy, and just put some locks in it. Boys used to dress a lot better. You don't see that anymore, but you actually have more families. You have more real men that were in the home taking care of and running their household. When mama took over, look at what happened. Look how they dress. Look at their hair. Don't comb it at all. It ain't nice. I mean, even if it's not cut properly and edged up properly all the time, don't even comb these boys' head. No, they do that. See, and I'm not talking bad about locks. I'm saying that a lot of these jokers let these boys' hair grow and stuff because they want to be their lazy jokers. They want their kids, their boys especially, to wear these locks. That's why they're gluing. You're seeing it. 3, 4, 5-year-old little BWs, little girls. They're gluing on wigs on these little girls. They don't want to do their hair. They don't want to even learn how to do the hair properly. They don't have time for them. And you tell me, you talking about, well, at least the mama stuck around. At least the mama's cared. The daddy's left. How much do you care about a child if you just want, let's just glue this wig on you and call it a day? Let's let your hair grow wild, not even show any concern or care about it. And eventually when it grows long enough, we'll put some locks or something in it. The question is, what do I have to offer? I'm about to offer you the hell up out of this live stream because I don't talk to weak BWs who don't want to come up, who are afraid. And we know you're not going to come up and say nothing.
Because I had enough of you. I honestly had enough of you.
Oh, you don't like that I'm talking about BWs?
I did. Like,
you don't like that I'm talking about BWs?
I'm on live with you. You finally got me here.
What's your problem? So, why you don't like that I'm talking about BWs?
What do you have to offer? Because you always just worrying about what everybody else got to offer.
Okay, I'm asking you, what's your problem with me first?
This is what I didn't want.
What's your problem with me first? No. What's your problem first? What's your problem?
My problem is the things that you have to say about black women on your live. It's just like enough.
Okay, what's the problem?
It's the same thing.
What's the problem?
We wear makeup. We do this. Everybody do. That's not nothing new.
What's the problem? What's the problem with what I say? What is the problem with what I say?
Because it's not true. You try to make it seem like all black women are a certain way.
Okay, hold on a second. Everybody in the chat rooms that watch my content, is what I say true? Yes or no? I want y'all to write. Is what I say true? Because you're saying what I'm saying is not true. Everybody that watch me, is what I say true? Write yes or no in the comment section. Let's see if they think what I say is true about y'all. Let's see what they think. Look, read the comments. Read the comments. Right? Yes.
And I got your views going up. And I didn't want your views to go up.
Don't worry about no views. I want you to talk about, I want you to discuss. Hold on a second. I want you to discuss. Look. Look at how many people are writing. Yes, it's true.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about men that's absolutely home watching your live with no life. Like the men that you're talking about.
The men that watch my content are at home with no life. Okay, why would you say that they don't have a life?
Absolutely nothing.
Why would you say that?
On your live right now, I have visited their profiles. They have absolutely nothing going for themselves. You know how I know? They have like 76 followers and they're following 3,000 people. Why would I entertain somebody like that? Why?
Oh.
Please tell me.
So all the men that watch my hold on. All the men that watch my content, they don't have nothing going on with themselves.
The people that's commenting, making comments, no, they don't have anything going on for themselves. They don't.
So what makes you have something going on with yourself? Because you've been watching me this whole night. Hold on. You've been hold on. You've been watching me this whole night.
I didn't agree with what you said.
Okay, wait. Wait a minute. You've been watching me this whole night. So what makes you have something going on with yourself?
I got on today.
No, you didn't. I saw you in the chat room for a while.
I got on the other day. I literally just got on your live.
It's Friday night. What do you got going on with yourself on a Friday night?
Tonight on a Friday night, it's my cousin's birthday, so I'm over here with her on her birthday. That's
why are you not enjoying her birthday? Why are you watching me? You know what that tells me? No. Like I got you. I caught you.
I said, this is what I said to her. While we were sitting here in the bed, I said, this motherfucker always on here talking about black women. I clicked on your live. What you doing? Talk about black women. You never seem to fail me. We're sitting here, lady, and I said, this motherfucker right here, I just seen him on live the other day, and all he do is bash black women. Soon as I clicked on your live, what was he doing? Bashing black women. And you just proved my point. So that's why
Okay. Let me say, all right, hold on a minute. Calm down.
What type of man you are.
Okay, calm down. Let me say something real quick, folks.
Okay.
So this is what she did, right? Okay. She came up and said the men that watch me, they don't got really no followers. They ain't got no life. Right? She said that, right? She said that. But she at the same time, shh, hold on a minute. Shh. Be quiet. You gonna get dropped. Hush. She at the same time is at her cousin's house for the cousin's birthday, and she's watching me. Instead of enjoying the cousin's birthday, she'd rather watch me. She'd rather be looking at me.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case.
Where did you buy that hair from?
Where did I buy what?
That hair from.
What does it matter? Where did you buy your glasses from? Where did you buy that?
You shame of where you bought it from? You shame of where you got the hair? Are you shame of where you got the hair from?
Like, my whole thing is,
are you shame of where you got the hair from? Did it come from a gutter? Did it come from a sewer out of Asia? Did the hair come from a sewer in Asia?
Where's your actual job at that you actually
did it come from a sewer in Asia? Is that where you got the hair from?
Tell me. You said talk about my hair. Where's your career at?
Did the hair come from a sewer in Asia?
What do you do for a living? We can't pay your medical benefits, so what do you do to live every day? Because we can't keep buying your badges for $5 to support this bum ass shit that you're doing right now. So please explain to me what
you mad because people donate to me and support me?
What do you
Are you mad because people donate to me? Matter of fact, let me put my cash app up. You right about that. Let me put my cash app up. You right about that. You mad because people pay me to do this?
You worry about me.
You mad because people pay me to do this?
Exactly my point. You can't sit and talk shit about other people when you're sitting up here. You don't have anything to prove for yourself. You come on here every day begging for money, buy my badge, because I can sit here and keep talking about women all day because I have nothing else better left to do with my.
The hell up off my stream. There's the BW for you. Think about it, folks. She's raising her and her type, her cousin and them all them women that's over there at her house is the same. They're raising children, boys. How in the hell you think the boys are gonna come out? Shout out to Dawood for the super chat. Thank you so much, brother, for supporting the Black Guru. Shout out to brother Kev, brother Clapback for the Cash App. Thank you, my brother. Where are we at? Matter of fact, she brought up our badge goal. Where are we at on the badges? We 9 people shy of hitting our mark for the halfway point. I need 9 more people that haven't supported. These badges don't cost much. If you enjoy this content and you know I'm doing something amazing and I'm triggering these jokers because I'm telling the truth, go ahead and support over here on the IG. Hit the little heart button in the box. We need 9 more badges ASAP for our first hour to keep this stream going. We need 9 more badges. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Yeah, it is very sad. All that barking and all that running her mouth. All that running her mouth. She couldn't even come on and have a decent conversation. You can't talk. How in it? Look, this is another proof, right? It should stop a lot of y'all brothers from screwing and give y'all some more discipline from wanting to screw them. I know it's easy. It's easy crotch. I know it is. You don't want what's easy, though. I'm going to tell you something. One of the most powerful things a woman said to me, let me tell you what she said. This was a woman in a Muslim country, Asian woman that I was vetting for marriage. Let me tell you what she said. She said, I want you to know that I can't show you my hair. I'm saving my hair for marriage. Thank you, my brother. I'll read your Cash App in just a second. She said, I'm saving my hair for marriage, not just her stuff. She wasn't willing to reveal none of her body. She's saving her hair for marriage. She wears hijab. One of my Muslim sisters a Muslim woman that I was courting for marriage. Y'all see the difference? That's why I tell you, don't get involved with these jokers. You see what the hell you're going to have to go through. How would you think if she's talking to me like that and acting like that with me on the phone, how in the hell you think she's going to act with you in person? Brother Harris said, keep spraying the joker away on the VWs. Thank you, my brother. Yes, I appreciate it. I used to have a little visual of whole be gone spray, be gone. I need a joker be gone spray. You right. Can somebody patent that for me? I need a joker. I'll just spray that stuff all in the air, spray it all over my stream, all over my phone. Jokers, be gone. Get the hell up out of here. Shout out to Solo Focus for the huge contribution. Thank you so much. Let me give you about 3 of those. Solo Focus, thank you so much for the huge contribution and supporting the Black Guru with the Cash App. Thank you so much. Give you one of them things too. Oh, that's you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the donation. We definitely need it. That's how I keep this content going, folks. Oh, we almost to the halfway point of our badge goal. Thank y'all so much for hitting these badges and making sure you support the Black Guru. This is what it is, folks. This is what it's become. This is who we have to mate with as Black men. And what these boys, like I said, how do you think these boys are going to end up?
Uh-oh.
You see how they come on here playing? Look what she wrote in the comments. All the gay men are buying badges. Look what they say. That same one that had just come up here running her mouth that wouldn't shut up. It's amazing that they will go to work, run their mouth and keep a job and shut up when they know they need to shut up for the boss and for the job, but they never going to shut up for you as a Black man. They never going to shut up for you as a Black man. They will run their mouth all day and night, cuss you out, act a fool, and they're doing it in front of their children, their boys. They're doing it in front of their boys. I'm starting to think with the rates that I'm seeing, with these numbers, with these statistics that I read off to y'all from the Brookings Institute, I'm starting to think maybe they hate their black boys. Maybe the BW hates black boys because they hate the fathers that they slept with. This is why they're not doing good. Look at all these statistics that I brought up to y'all. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Why are you in the dark?
Because, man, I'm about to get ready to go to the gym in a minute. I'll turn the light on real quick.
Yeah, we can't see you at all.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay, no problem. Go. You can keep talking. What you got for me tonight?
So I'm just now kind of getting hip to you for real. And I agree with a lot of things that you talk about on your platform. My question to you is, do you think that there's a possibility for like a turnaround in our community as far as black men and black women kind of not necessarily get back to where we were, but some form of unity again, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of crazy right now. And I notice there's a lot of black men turning a corner and wanting to make it better, but it's just hard. Like, it's hard dealing with it out here. Like, I don't want to be one of those dudes who go, you know, to the other side, but...
You mean, when you say other side, what do you mean? Like going and getting a woman from another country?
Outside my race.
To marry? To be with a woman? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me answer you real quick, brother. Do I see any turnaround? Do I see a possibility for a turnaround? No, I don't. I firmly believe, and I believe this way for years, I firmly believe that the only turnaround is going to be an individual turnaround with individual black men that choose now to mate with women that actually want to be with them, that want to be a family, that want to be. Did you hear what I said about, you know, I brought up, because I'm Muslim, I brought up an Indonesian woman that I was courting for marriage.
Yeah.
And she told me, she said, I want to let you know that I cannot show you my hair, and I definitely won't show you my body because I'm saving. She said, I pride myself in saving my hair for my husband. She's saving her hair.
Her hair.
She won't let no man see her hair. She said, she told me she's never been touched by a man. Not even on her arm, nothing. Look at the difference with, listen, y'all brothers have no idea, a lot of y'all, right? I've traveled a lot over this world. The difference in the speech and the language of the women, the softness of the tone. These jokers over here, they speak to you calling you bro and bruh.
Yeah.
And the N-word.
So,
and MF. Those women over there, a lot of them, they have no, that is crazy talk to them. They would never disrespect men and call them no bro, bruh, no N-word and all this other stuff. Hell no. Go ahead.
So I got another question as far as that goes. Since you said you've traveled a lot of places, do you got any places you suggest black men go to find other black women still, like out of America, if that was a option that they wanted to explore?
Yes, of course. But there's a major problem. I don't know if our men have the right mindset and the discipline without listening to teachings and information like mine, which is why I tell y'all, hey, I appreciate y'all when y'all support my platform, because I'm trying to take a lot of the money and try to push it out to more and more places, to more and more people that need to hear this. But I don't know if we have the discipline to, let's say you go to a place like Kenya, and you meet you a really good woman or a couple really good ones, because some of those places are polygamous, right? You meet you one really good one. Are you going to, and she's beautiful to you, she's submissive. Are you going to have the discipline to stay with her as a really good woman who's loyal, submissive? Are you going to stay with her and build a family with her? Because it has to be in your mind See, legacy has to be taught.
Yeah.
You have to have the desire to want to create legacy. And that's how you change the population. Right now, we got a whole bunch of kids being born by baby mamas who are all screwing a lot of the same group of men and passing around a lot of BWs. If you go, you can go look this up right now. About 50% of BWs have been diagnosed with herpes.
50%?
That was in 2019.
Damn.
I don't know, or it might have been before that. I don't know what it is now. It might be 65%. But it was about 50% of them some years ago been diagnosed with herpes.
Of it in our community. Like I know more people than I should know that contracted herpes in the black
you can go, and I'm telling you, don't take my word for it. Just go Google it. You can Google black women herpes rate or whatever. You can go look it up. Right? So then you can see, is this a good option for you to build family with, legacy? So first of all, you're going over, like I said, let's say you go to Kenya. You're going to find black women in Kenya who were trained and taught and believe in legacy and family and believe in staying together and sticking by their men, right? But they don't want to be cheated on. They don't want to be abandoned. Definitely. So do black men here have enough discipline to do that and to believe in the legacy just like they believe in legacy?
Well, I think if somebody was to go that far and to go overseas and they would probably be pretty serious. If dudes just want to play around, they can
Brother, let me tell you something. You got a lot of these brothers that go overseas to cheap countries so that they can pay to play, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not, a lot of them are not going because it's like they like a kid again. They're like, oh, look at all these, they selling their stuff. Look at all these, they selling it, bro. They selling it and they want me. So you know what I'm saying? It's like you're getting over there and you got all these women that desire you, but they only want you they don't really desire you as a man. They want you for the money because they're selling their body to try to deal with poverty.
Yeah.
But you feel like, and this is sad, when you got men that have never felt, that tells you the state we're in, right? As black men especially, the closest thing to love they're feeling is to go overseas to deal with a prostitute.
Yeah, because they didn't feel wanted here.
They didn't feel wanted here. They didn't feel wanted by their mamas. So now you got these street workers feeling on them, telling them they're so handsome and let's spend some time together. And, I want to be by your side all night and we can go wherever and I'll be submissive to you. They'll tell them all that stuff. I'm going to cook for you. They'll cook for you. A lot of these women, these workers in these other countries, they're going to cook for you. They're going to clean up all of that stuff. They're going to be like a domesticated little wife for the night or for 2 nights that you paid for. And this is the love and nurturing that a lot of men are feeling for the first time. Can you imagine that? Think about that.
Yeah, I know a lot of dudes is kind of hard for them over here in the U.S. I don't really have that problem. My problem is more so finding just solidarity in general. You know what I mean? Like, I can find women. That's not a problem.
You looking for a needle in the haystack, brother. This is what I always preach. I say, why look for a needle in the haystack? Instead, why not go to a store that sells a bunch of needles and just buy a needle from a store that sells a whole bunch of needles? Why would you look for and try to find a woman who's wife material in a factory that builds baby mamas, that builds up women to be hoes, that builds them up to twirl their ass in a circle and all that other stuff and shake it like they mama gave it. And what is that song? Bend that ass over, shake that ass for me. You shake it for Drake, now shake it for me, whatever. Yeah. They love this type of stuff. It gives them a rush, a high. It makes them want to, just go crazy, go berserk. I seen some type of contraption in Texas. I think it was in Dallas on social media. It looked like some type of float. I don't know what they had, but it was like it stood upright and it was driving it on the streets. You had a whole bunch of BWs inside of it. They looked like they were monkeys. They were playing loud music and they were holding on to it like a cage, and they were all sticking their tongues out and twerking.
Dang. Only in Texas, huh?
I never seen anything like it in my. I wish I would have saved it.
Yeah,
I never seen nothing like this in my life, brother, ever. The most that I saw growing up in high school was you had a small group of black girls. They would get on the lunch table, whatever, and they would just do like they wasn't even bending all over, shaking their butt. They would just like clap and do little, you know what? Remember back in the day, you had the girls, they would do like little clap songs and clap, like, you know what I mean? They would sing.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, they would do stuff like that.
No twerking involved.
There was no shaking ass involved. The brother that came on I had two brothers that came on my show yesterday for that topic. Y'all can watch the replay of it on my YouTube. Just click on the live stream tab. They said, they young. They said, Guru, you don't know, man. One was in Detroit, and I think the other one was in Louisiana. They said, these girls, even in high school, especially even during the pandemic, they were selling their stuff for $40.
Damn.
They said a lot of them, black girls, selling their stuff. He was like, they were like, there ain't no love. There's no morals anymore. They're not looking for marriage. He said they was trying to sell their stuff for $40.
Yeah, I agree, though. We do.
Look at these women in the comments. They selling it overseas, too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How can you build with somebody that has a mindset like that? Instead of saying, yeah, we got to get this in check, they're just, oh, well, they selling it overseas. It's the same argument they make when it comes to the fake hair.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all need to do better. We want y'all to do your own hair. We want y'all to be natural. We love to see y'all natural. Shut up talking about our white women wear weave and wigs too. Stop selling your stuff. You shouldn't be selling it. You know that you need to. I'm trying to teach y'all some morals and values and actually having a family and building something, building a legacy. We don't want to hear that. Women overseas selling their crotch too. Leave us alone and let us sell it. What can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do when that's their response? They want to be left alone to sell their stuff. Somebody said that and I didn't even see this, the DNC convention, that Kamala, they had following her, or I guess they just had the convention thing. They had following it around and parked right outside, big old bus for Planned Parenthood. And you know what that's about.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that was made for us specifically. So
facts. They want us to screw and take out the babies and they want single mothers. They want y'all to be free. Y'all are slaves. You're not free. There ain't no woman that's free that is out here selling her stuff for $40 or $60 or $100. You're not free. You a slave. Think about that. They were anybody that, I mean, you're a slave to that industry.
Mm-hmm. And freedom costs. People think they can just have it without paying the price. Freedom ain't free.
And one day you might actually want children. You didn't aborted all these babies and stuff. What do you think is going to be? You think your womb is going to be any useful by the time you did all that? You took all these Plan B, all of that stuff. What use is your womb going to be 10 years, 5 years down the line or whatever, when you might get a little bit of sense in you and say, I want a family now. Look. It's another BW in the comments.
Yeah, but
it's not only BWs who selling they crotch. You see what I'm saying? You see how they act?
It's not our responsibility. We're not worried about the others.
Thank you. We trying to get this community in check. Coochie should cost more than $40 though. Look at this. What are y'all writing in these comments? You see what I'm saying, brother? They come in here and they prove the point every time. Coochie should be more than $40.
Yeah, it's ugly out here.
Brother, I the only thing I can tell you is I encourage you to, you say you don't want to give up on women of color, then I would encourage you to travel where you have much more majority of women of color, but avoid the major cities. I tell all the men this, if you can, because let's say you want to go to the Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
You go into the major city in Dominican Republic, you're going to get you a black woman of color, or whatever, and she might be just as bad or worse.
Mm-hmm.
Just only difference is she speaks Spanish. But you go and find you one that is not in the major city. You just might have to go a little further out. You travel an hour out from that major city, and you're going to be in more villages, and you're going to see more women that are, just doing daily tasks to be women and not out here screwing everything and selling their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of that happens in a lot of these major cities, these large areas. And men, it takes us to do something. We got to be men again.
Yeah.
Men back in the day, we used to be strong enough to travel by boat, by whatever, barefoot, whatever we had to do in order to make a better way for ourselves and our family. We got to be men like that again. You got to, okay, cool. You can't just expect you travel overseas, you get off the plane and these women that are wives and submissive are going to be right there. Hey, I had to travel another hour and a half or 2 hours in a boat or a plane or whatever. Then I found, man, they had so many quality women in this town over here. Caucasian men have done it. Black men, we got to step up.
Yeah.
Black men, it's time for us to step up. But I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Thing I want to put out. I wrote a book called The Black Man's Blueprint.
Okay.
If anybody want to check it out, it's on Amazon and the podcast is on Spotify. So I'd appreciate the support if you guys don't mind. And
excellent. The Black Man's Blueprint. We got a brother here that's an author. Check him out on Amazon. The Black Man's Blueprint. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right. Folks, listen. We already passed the halfway point in our show, and I appreciate y'all for joining. This is heavy. This is deep. The only black woman that we can have come up and try to have a conversation was one that was super rude and disrespectful and hateful and angry. Can't even control her emotions to speak in a proper, intelligent way. I need everybody watching on the YouTube channel that haven't hit the like button yet to hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate you guys for joining. How you doing, Neil? How you doing, Mrs. Gale? Thank y'all for joining. Mrs. Gale said there's 500 million black women in Africa. There's black women. If you really strong and you want a black woman, there's black women all over the world. All over the world. You just have to have the discipline in you to get you with a sensible one. One that actually has good manners, good morals, strong values, knows how to treat a man, come from a decent family, either raised by her grandparents or her parents, in a community that held them accountable. I haven't heard of many men that have left to find better quality women outside of the West. I haven't heard many of them at all complain and said it's so terrible. Guru, I went to wherever and it was so terrible. They already know. You hear men from Nigeria and some of the other parts, they're complaining about their women. But I'm going to tell you what, even those women are not anywhere near as close. Anywhere near as close. Whose audience is mostly trolls? What are you talking about? And Angel, why are you not camera ready? You said that you had all this to say and you was going to come on this stream, but you ain't done nothing yet but run your mouth and try to slide in my DMs and talk to me in my DMs. I'm about to shut. I have to tell you, don't send me no more articles. I told you, I said, you got all this to say. You need to come up and say it and be brave. A lot of them don't want to be on the camera because they don't want to show. If y'all so proud of who y'all are, if y'all so proud of y'all hair, if y'all so proud of all these things, then you would come on the camera. You would come on the camera. Shout out to Taha. Thank you so much for the Cash App and supporting the Black Guru. I really appreciate you for your support over here for this show, for this valuable, extremely valuable content. She's not going to show her face because, as you can see, the only ones that really want to show their face, right, is when they feel like they look decent enough to come on camera. They can't control themselves and their emotion. They have no control over their emotion. Why do you think a lot of our boys are the way they are? A lot of these black boys have no control over their emotion, and they're out here being reckless in these streets because they're learning from mama. They hear and see their sisters in the home. Our black boys have no emotional control because of mama. I say, I'm going to keep saying it is better. This is my opinion. I titled this over on YouTube. I said, Black boys raising themselves, the harsh reality. I think is better for them to raise themselves. Matter of fact, I'm about to change that right now. Black boys are better off raising themselves than mama. Black boys are better off raising themselves than mama raising them. These boys today are dressing up wearing bonnets. Do y'all realize that? These young boys, they teenagers, they're wearing bonnets. What's a shame, Island Faye? Why don't you be brave and be a woman and come up and say, don't write passive aggressive comments. Come up and be a woman. Shout out to Trending with Sheress. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you over on the YouTube channel. She's not going to come up. They all decline. A bunch of weak jokers. Y'all are a bunch of weak jokers and a bunch of liars. No, I want to do something to the men. I want to make sure a lot of our brothers are doing better. I desire to talk to a lot more men because I want our brothers to do better. I want them to make better choices. I want them to be inspired. Not these jokers. They're not going to change. What's going on, brother?
It's all good, Black Guru. Man,
what you got for me?
Chilling with my son. You know,
salute to him.
Yeah, he's. I'm the one that said that that black women aren't equipped to raise black men. And that's the reason I got my son. But at least his mama was woman enough to realize that. She said, well, but can you just come and get him? And I said, absolutely.
Oh, wait a minute. So she realized that she wasn't equipped to raise him. She needed you to do it.
Right.
Wow, that's rare. That's like what was that movie, Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
Remember when the mama said she needed him to raise?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
Because men, we can raise boys and girls. But women can only raise girls, and they're doing a lousy job at that. They should be able to raise women. But men, we can raise men, boys to men, and girls to women. We're just equipped to do those things. So it doesn't surprise me. I mean, a lot of people say, "Well, will it ever turn around?" No, it won't. It's not going to turn around. It's a generation has to die. This generation has got to die off before we can start fresh with Black women. But don't be ashamed to go overseas because we're all connected by one blood. Don't be ashamed. I'm talking to a young lady from Nigeria right now. She calls me, video calls me every day, asks how I'm doing, how is work, 6 hour difference, but she makes it a point to call me, video call me every day, So it's different. I've served in the military, so I've been everywhere too. And it is a difference how these women are raised. Latin women are raised in the kitchen at time they're able to walk, they're in the kitchen learning how to cook, how to clean, how to maintain, doing those things. And the problem is that with Black women here in America, the stuff that they say they bring to the table, if any, most men already got on the table. What are you bringing different?
Brother, I'm just letting you cook. Go ahead. We listening to you. We tuned in now.
I'm disappointed, but listen, there's some really good Black women out here. They're just so few, far and in between, or they're married. The good women are married. They've been married for years. But this younger generation that's coming up, man, is going to have to die off because they're a product of a bad mother, who was a product of a bad mother, who was probably a product of a bad mother. Somewhere in that genealogy, it broke down somewhere, and it's never been the same again. They've been, in a world that's designed for women. I made this point the other day. I said, when did this first start? And I said, I've got to take it all the way back to the garden. When Eve first bit from the fruit, because the serpent couldn't get to Adam because he was too disciplined. He knew good and well. But shiny things turn women on. Shiny, pretty things and new ideas. She was easy to get to. So that's the beginning of it. Over time, it's just snowballed and it's something that's out of control. And even the Bible says in the last days that men are going to wax colder and colder. So
look, you made a great point, brother.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these women today that are turned on by heavy tattoos, jewelry, heavy amounts of jewelry, teeth with diamonds, real or fake, right? Turned on by all this stuff. And even now, they're even more attracted to these guys that are tattooing up their face.
Yeah.
The man like me that's plain is boring.
Yeah.
The only thing, the only difference with me, the reason why, because I want y'all brothers to know something. Well, Guru, you be having these women and some of them be attracted to you, whatever, is because they feel like I have a sense of clout. It's because I also show a sense of dominance, right? So those are some of the things that they're attracted to. But they're not going to listen to me. I've tried. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I've tried. I've done over and over and over with different BWs, especially. They don't listen to nothing I say. They still do their own thing. They don't submit to my rule. Why do you think this is not me? This is not me never dealing with BWs and saying I don't deal with BWs. This is from a lifetime of dealing with them and observing their behavior and going back and forth and arguing. I had one woman one day. She was highly interested in me. She said a whole bunch of negative stuff one day. She was just like, "Oh, I got to get all this out." She just got it out and just started talking a bunch of negative.
Yeah.
And then I spent 25 minutes or whatever trying to get her to be more positive, to be more friendly, to open up and don't stop thinking about all this negative stuff, especially about me. Let's change all that.
Yeah.
She changed it for about 5 minutes and then went right back to something negative. I hung up on her, never called her back again.
Yeah. Cause that's embedded. Because you grow up with that. That's not something you just pick up quickly, the role model, women don't have, look at their role models, Beyonce, Rihanna. These are the women that you know, they're singing all these songs about you don't need a man, and they got men. So you know, they got men. The Kardashians. When you pointed out these women, I mean, I've seen some beautiful women, but they're tatted up and they got this grill, and it just degrades them. You know, I say, you know, this one girl I tell her, I say, you know, God made you perfect. I say, the only thing you did was degrade from what God did. You took away from what God did. I said, why don't you love the way God made you? You know, you don't need all these tattoos. The Bible says not to have tattoos. A lot of people don't even know that's in the Bible.
Brother, you know, they don't care about religion. But if you haven't done it, go look at the video that's on my story. You click on it and watch the whole thing. And the brother that came up, even though all the women said he was fine, he was very attractive, he started talking about God. He started talking about wanting a woman that was going to be willing to learn and listen. He wanted a woman that was at least, she didn't have to, even if she wasn't that religious, he was like, if she has a willing spirit and a willing heart.
Yeah.
They all started, it was on that Pop the Balloon show. They all popped their balloons. And they really none of them really had, they would say, he's very attractive. He's just not my type.
Yeah. They want the devil.
Yeah. Now, if he would have came up there like, and he was, and he had tattoos maybe all on his face and was like,
oh yeah,
I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to slide, you know, I'm trying to get me a little honey bun or whatever. And they would start smiling and cheesing, and then they ready to go and drink some liquor with them and screw.
Yeah. Yeah. And they have a baby.
And they don't mind doing it raw, getting pregnant the same. Don't know nothing about them besides I met him on the balloon pop show. We end up hooking up that night. Now I'm pregnant.
Yeah. And where he at? Gone.
Yeah. Exactly. I've interviewed thousands of these women. Where's he at now? Yeah. I don't know. In the streets somewhere. I come to find out later that, let me guess, you found all this stuff out about him after you got pregnant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They all got the same sad, tired story.
Yeah. And they're quick to blame. They're quick to blame the man, but the men are the problem. It's the man is the problem. But unless a man forced himself on you, you know, you have the power. You hold all the cards when it comes to sex. If we're not gonna have sex, that's up to you. You say we're not having sex, we ain't having sex.
He tricked you. The men are tricking all of them into doing it. That's what they're gonna say. Yeah. They getting tricked into doing it.
Yeah. So you're admitting how simple you are. Bible calls you silly women, foolish, just dumb. You know. So you were that simple that you let some Dexter run up in you, and now you got a baby and can't find Dexter.
Brother, that's why I call them goofy jokers. That's why a lot of time I call them jokers and goofy jokers. But man, I appreciate you for coming on. You know, folks, this was something positive and great to see, especially as other black men. Look, I love to see a black man that has his son, that's spending time with his son, that's showing his son. And at the same time, he's getting fed and going back and putting this and feeding his son, because this is information. All of this information that I spouted off, and I'm going to put these in the description of the YouTube live stream, the video, when y'all go back and watch it. This is all from the Brookings Institution. The Brookings Institution is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization that focuses on research.
Yeah.
And they've researched these things. They see how black men are doing. Listen, you had Goldman Sachs saying all of this money and investment needs to go into black women. The Brookings Institution that have studied this problem from the black man say the opposite. Black men need the help. They need the investment. But do you think black men are going to get it? No, because we don't got Goldman Sachs backing us saying we want to make sure black men get jobs. We want to make sure they get quality jobs, more education, that they learn better morals, better teachings.
Yeah.
That they figure out things that are related to discipline. Even you can start up schools and things where black men are learning how to channel a lot of their aggression, their fighting into like martial arts.
Oh, yeah.
And that right there is going to teach them more discipline than anything. Boxing, teach them a lot of discipline. They want to do this type of stuff is going to give them discipline. They're not going to have programs in every major city for this, but they're going to find ways to give programs to a lot more of these BWs and that's what they're Kamala, vote for the BWs, vote for Kamala so that she can give y'all some programs and give y'all some more money so that y'all can go and buy weave. Brother, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother.
But before you go, I'm also a published author too. I've got a book on Amazon entitled Finding Your Rib, man. Check it out.
Finding Your Rib. Did y'all hear that? Yeah. We got the brother you go search for on Amazon, Finding Your Rib, another published author. Salute to you, brother. I love to see published authors and brothers that are about something coming up. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
You too.
Folks, if you can't tell already how valuable this content is, I need 5 more people over on the YouTube channel to super chat. I don't care. You can super chat the minimal amount. And we also got to hit our badge goal for today. We getting close to that time. Over on the IG, we still sitting at halfway through our badge goal. We need everybody that hasn't got any badges yet. Support this content. Look at how valuable this is. I can't bring y'all this content like I always do it all the time without y'all support. I appreciate y'all in advance. And at the same time, Guru's not going to be, listen, I'll probably have a stream tomorrow and maybe Sunday. Then for a whole week, you guys won't have, I'll be on vacation. I'll be gone. I have to travel and do some things. It's part vacation and it's part work. I'm going to be gone. Not going to be streaming for a whole week. So y'all probably get content live stream on Saturday and Sunday evenings. And then that's going to be it. So we definitely need y'all support. You're not going to be able to watch this content. Not going to have this content. And then a lot of people are going, Guru, where did you go? Guru, where did you go? That's why I'm telling y'all now. We still need to hit the other half of our goals, folks. Money Green said, governments don't want BMs involved in the family structure. That's true. That's true. I need a break from these jokers. Yeah, I do need a break from these jokers. It'll be nice to have a reset and get away, not have to talk to or deal with none of these jokers. You are absolutely right. It'll be nice to get a reset. All right, folks, so that we can hit our goal, I'm going to put the timer on 4 minutes so that we can keep this stream going for the night. Especially if you guys haven't contributed yet. Support the platform, support the show. These badges are nothing. It shouldn't take y'all nothing to support this content. You can hit the Cash App. I don't care how you do it. Cash App is pinned on the YouTube, and it's also pinned here in the IG. If you need PayPal or Venmo, click the link tree in my bio. Christianique, thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you so much, Christianique, for the Cash App. Thank you so much, Sister Lisa. Sister Lisa, Sister Christianique, thank you guys so much. We got women here that value the information that I'm saying, that are learning, that are figuring out. They're out here figuring out that their son, listen, they're going to have to deal with their sons and the younger Black men. They're going to have to deal with them as they age. I'm going to say that again. They got to deal with their sons and they got to deal with the younger Black. They're not going to be able to avoid them, these women. Guru, I want to be a passport, sis. I'm done with Black men here. Okay. Come up and tell me, why are you done with Black men? Is it Net? Over on the YouTube channel, Net said not much, but hope it makes a difference. Net, no, definitely. It does make a difference. Listen, this would be easy. If everybody contributed even the minimal amount, I would be able to hit all the goals and do everything I needed to do. everybody for all of these streams said, Guru, I'm going to send you, everybody's going to work together and bless you with this. Well, that would be easy for me. But unfortunately, it's a small portion of people that contribute, usually on as often as I stream. Don't worry, y'all won't don't worry, Guru, but we're going to be sending you all our money. Okay, well, Guru's going to be gone, so you won't have to send me nothing. Guru won't be here to speak for a while, starting on Monday. Shout out to Miss Melissa for the PayPal. Thank you so much, sister, for supporting the Black Guru. Thank you for the PayPal. Shout out to Miss Priscilla for the Cash App. Thank you so much for the Cash App and the PayPal. Where are we at on our badge goal? We still about 10 people shy. Y'all got 1 minute and 10 seconds. Let's go. Somebody said it's not about the money. What are you talking about? Why don't you tell these jokers that sell in their crotch that it's not about the money? Why don't you tell these women, don't tell me to restart no timer. I'll do what I want to do. Why don't you tell them that are selling their stuff that it ain't about the money? Ain't that why they're doing it? Because they believe it's about the money. Thank you so much. Solo again with the huge contribution. Solo been saving y'all tonight. Thank you so much, Solo, for the Cash App. Thank you so much, Solo, for supporting the Black Guru and this valuable content. Guru, come back to TikTok. Okay, pay me. You want to see me over there all the time? See, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. Shout out also to, I think it's Jazzerick. Thank you so much, Jazzerick, for the Cash App also. Thank y'all for helping us really get closer to our goal for tonight. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to mention that real quick. These folks that come over here that's begging me and saying, Guru, come back to TikTok, come back to TikTok. Pygmisha, you want me to do a stream over there tonight? Send me $60 then right now. Send me 60 USD. If you do that, if it comes from you and you only, nobody else, it got to come from you. Let me tell you something. A lot of these jokers that want me to go over there, go back over there and hold my live streams, they do it is because there's a lot of ratchet women over there. Like that last video I posted on my profile where the woman said she want me to come lick her coochie and find out how good it tastes. You notice there might be only one ratchet one that comes up in the stream over here, but there's just ratchet after ratchet after ratchet over there. Want me to lick they stuff. No, $30 is not going to do it. $30 is not going to do it. I'm not doing that for you for no $30. Hell no. All the stuff I have to put up with over there, this is peaceful over here. Would you sell your stuff for $30? You want me to go and talk over on another platform for hours and put up with all of that junk? Would you sell your stuff for $30? Answer that question. Would you sell it for $30? Exactly. She just laughed because she know that she ain't going to do it. Ned said that's all they have to offer, no substance. Houston said, you have a fabulous platform, a lot of positive things in the community. I will always contribute when I can. Respect. Shout out. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, if TikTok is better than IG, then why don't you go and watch somebody on TikTok then? Why are you over here watching me? Why don't you go somebody and watch over there? Send them. Are you going to send the money or are you going to keep running your mouth? You want a good show over there? You want Guru to go over there and do another show over there after I have to do this one? Then send the money. Stop running your mouth. Because we know you ain't going to do it. Now that tells me you would go spend $60 on some hair right now because you got some red wig or something in your head. You would easily go spend $60 on some hair. Somebody said they'd rather spend the money on lashes and crab boils. Facts. Here's another reason why they don't want to be over here, because I got a lot of men. I got 80% of my following that's over here and on YouTube. Majority of my following is men. I think it's 65% men on YouTube, 80% on IG. They don't like y'all roasting them. When they jump up in these boxes or when they be in these comments and all y'all brothers are going hard on these jokers, they don't like to get roasted by the men over here. I noticed that. Y'all be frying these jokers. Facts. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear, because y'all hold them accountable with how they behave, how they look, how they don't take care of their children. It's more women on. Yeah, it's a whole lot more of them, but they ratchet and they no good. And they all try to they just try to get me canceled every time. It's a whole lot of women over there. Yeah, we find them and they start calling us broke. Facts. And I know, listen, when the brothers over here that support me, I get more support financially over here when I stream on these platforms than I get over there. Now, they are the ones that are broke. They are the ones that are broke. And the joker, she ain't sent nothing, but you got money for that hair. You got money for that hair. Once again, I hope you don't have no kids. What are your sons doing tonight? Shout out to IWA 1979. Thank you so much for supporting the Black Guru. What are your sons doing tonight? Do you have children? Are your sons doing what they should be doing? Or did you just tell them to go eat some ramen? And did you cook a meal? I seen a thing the other day that it had to say, no more pajamas allowed at school anymore because there's too many parents just letting these kids go to school in pajamas. They have to put out notices to tell y'all no more pajamas allowed at school. Y'all pathetic, and most of y'all raising these boys, BWs. Facts. Tell y'all to don't let the kids come with no bonnets on no more to school. This is pathetic. Hey, love, who are you? I don't know who you are. Talking about, hey, love, like we know each other. Shaking my head. Miss J said, my son is in middle school. Oh my God. Yeah. They come with bonnets. They come. Look, this joker, look, y'all. You still watching me, but you supposed to be at your cousin's birthday. Why in the hell are you not spending time at your cousin's birthday? Why are you still watching me? You a joke.
Yeah.
You supposed to be having fun with your cousin, but you still watching me. You a joke.
Praise my voice. We gonna talk like civilized people this time. All right.
Oh, you gonna act like you got some sense now as a BW? Huh?
I do got sense.
Why is your audio muffled? I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk like two civilized human beings.
Talk like what?
Two human beings.
Are you human?
I don't know. Are you human?
What do you want? What do you want to talk to me about? What do you want to talk to me about?
You added me to the line.
I said that you supposed to be at your cousin's birthday spending time, but you still in my comment section running your mouth. So since you had so much to run your mouth about, what do you got to say?
I told you earlier that I was at my cousin's house because it was her birthday. I didn't say it was a celebration. I said I was at her house. That's what I said.
Oh, so y'all not celebrating? So you put on that wig and those lashes for nothing?
That's just the way I put my stuff on for the week.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You look like you went and had some drink or something, and that's why you over here smiling now and that you didn't calm down. What did you drink?
No, I'm actually really just a happy person. Anybody that know me know I'm just really a happy person.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm a very happy person.
Really? Where's your man at right now? Where's your man right now?
I don't have a man because I don't want one. I love that.
You don't have a man. You don't have a man because you don't want one. So that must tell me you. How long have you not wanted a man?
For about a year now. I was coming out of a relationship. Needed some time to heal from it, so I just didn't want one.
Okay, so that must mean that you've been abstinent for a year, right?
That's correct.
You haven't had nothing with no man for a year.
That's correct.
I told y'all folks, it's the same thing every time, right? After they didn't have their stuff worn out and beat up and toxic relationships and all that stuff, they try to revert their coochie, right? So this is what they do. They go and they get abstinent.
Well, because he don't believe that I'm really big on my celibacy. Oh yeah. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, so you can come, like that's.
No, you probably have. You probably have to, because the way that you came off earlier, the way that you was acting all crazy, that tells me that you ain't had nothing. That you wish you had something. You probably said, man, if I had something, it would calm me down. I probably would be, I would be more soft right now. But I'm acting crazy because I ain't had nothing in a long time. You don't know how to control yourself. Y'all can't control nothing. You can't control your hormones. You can't control your emotions. You said we gonna take turns talking. You're gonna be civilized.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just keep the TV turned down for 1 second. Oh.
Yeah, somebody said they try to factory reset their stuff. That's a good one. I like that. They try to do a factory reset on their stuff. You can't factory reset your stuff. Once it's been used and worn out, it's just used and worn.
No,
you can't factory reset that joint.
Okay, it's not about that. What I do believe that when you have sexual intercourse with somebody, you are connecting souls. So I just feel like if I don't feel like you're the one for me, I don't want to connect my soul with you. So therefore, I'm not going to have sexual intercourse.
Oh, really? So you must have a real low. What's your body count?
My body count is 9.
9.
Mm-hmm. And I'm 34 years old. Okay.
$34 years old with 9.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, did y'all hear what I said earlier? Talking to an Indonesian woman. She haven't even let a man touch her. No man has even touched her. No man has even seen her hair. She said she's saving all that for marriage. These jokers, listen.
We're talking real.
Listen.
Let's really be real. Let's not talk about that woman in a different country who her parents.
You mad? You mad? You mad? You mad? You mad? Cause guess what? Her stuff, she don't gotta factory reset it. She don't gotta try to heal. She don't gotta try to heal her stuff. Shh, listen. She don't have to try to. Hold on a minute. She don't gotta try to factory reset her stuff. She don't gotta try to. She don't gotta try to rejuvenate nothing and heal. She don't gotta heal from nothing, because guess what? She ain't been through none of that stuff that y'all done been through. She ain't let 9 dudes slide in and out of her for her whole adult life. They just been sliding in and out of you.
9 at 34 years old.
Were you married to any of them?
I was engaged.
I didn't ask you that.
No, I wasn't married because
Okay. All right. So that means you were just letting 9 dudes, once again, who are not your husband, slide in and out of you at any given time.
Right. Are we going to be realistic right now, or we're just going to make up a whole picture?
That's not realistic. We're talking about you. It is real. It is real.
34 years old, and I lost my virginity at 18. You're going to make it seem like 9 people is a lot of people. No, seriously, I understand the platform that you have, but let's really be logical right now. You're not being logical. You're not. 9 is not a lot anymore. 9 is a little. You're not being logical. 9 is a little bit now. 9 is a little. The next man is going to be number 10. What's your body count? The next man is going to be number 10. Your body count? What's your body count? It don't matter to you. It don't matter to you. It don't matter. Here's the thing. No, let me tell. No. You ask me a question. I'm going to give you an answer. I'm going to give you an answer. I'm pretty sure you have way more body counts than me. How do you know? How do you know I got way more bodies? And you're still single. How do you know I have way more bodies? How do you know? I'm being real enough to tell you and not be ashamed. Okay, what makes you think I have way? What makes you think I have way more bodies than you? You don't fool me. Okay, what makes you think I have? Hold on. I thought you said you was gonna be quiet and we can take turns. Okay. I need you to answer the question. I need you to answer the question. We promise to be honest. Okay, you need to be honest. Now, here's the question. What makes you think that I have more bodies than you? I'm sorry, say what? What makes you think that I have more bodies than you? Honestly, I don't know what's your body count. That's why I asked you. So why would you say that? You said I have more bodies than you. You bet me. Because you know what? I don't know why. Go ahead, now I can tell you right now, by the way that you up on here, listen, this ain't the first time you've been watching me. You watch me a whole lot. I've seen you in this chat room. And let me tell you something. Yeah, you've been studying me. Let me tell you something. It wouldn't matter if I was Chris Brown and had 5,000, however many he got. It wouldn't matter because guess what? The way that you've been studying me and looking at me, you would love to be one of those ones. The next one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. We see it on you. We see it on you. We see it on you. We see the attraction on your face. That's why you came up here with all that energy. And look, folks, this is what she did. She came up with all that aggressive energy and she said, you know what? Let me calm down a little bit because he gonna just drop me. He ain't gonna want to talk to me. He might block me off his page and I gotta be able to watch this man. I need to be able to study him and look at him. So let me chill a little bit. That's exactly what you did. You think I just fell off the back of a truck? I know the BW. I know how y'all are. I know women, period. I know women and I know the BW. I know women and I know the BW. Oh, it's good. Can I talk now? I actually study a lot of people that I have any contact with because I try to figure out if they're genuine or if they're fake. So it has nothing to do with you personally. Okay, am I genuine or fake? Am I a genuine person or am I being fake? I think that you got a lot of work to do. That's what I do think. I think that you're one-track minded, and I think that you haven't experienced enough to speak on the things that you're saying. But like I said, I'm not here to judge. That's God's job. I'm not here to judge, but I'm just telling you what I feel. I didn't ask you that. I asked you, do you believe, you said you can spot out somebody that's genuine or fake. It was what I'm doing, the words, the information I present, the way that I talk, the personality that I have. Is this genuine or fake? I think that you are one-track minded, like I said. I feel like you based a lot of your opinions on the experience that you have, and I just don't agree with it. So that's why you and I are having this conversation right now. Okay. Were those 9 that was in your coochie, were they genuine or were any of them fake? Well, they're not my man right now, so I don't know if they were real or they're fake. Oh, really? Oh, really? So you never took the time to even try to figure out if they were genuine or real or fake or whatever. You just let them in your coochie. That's not true. That's not true. I'm speaking logically. From the age of 18 to 34 years old, as a woman, you're going to date men and you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Just like I feel like a man would. But like I said, that's not for you to judge. That's not for me to judge.
How many children do you have?
I have 2.
By the same man?
Yes.
Were you engaged to him?
Yes, I was.
Who called the engagement off?
Me.
Why would you call the engagement off after 2 children?
Because I wasn't happy.
You were happy enough to have 2 children.
I started off happy, but things changed. So I wasn't happy at the end. So we decided to part ways.
Why did you accept the engagement in the beginning to begin with?
Because things were good at that time.
How old are your children?
I'd rather not disclose the ages of my children.
Are they under 5 or over 5?
No, they're not.
They're older than 5?
Mm-hmm.
How long were you with him?
7 years.
So you gave this man... Can you tell your ratchet cousins to hush?
That's not... Call names. He called y'all... Hey, y'all. He wants y'all ratchet to be quiet.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's another reason why you don't got no man today. Y'all love to associate with and have friends and family members around that's ratchet as hell. You jokers are ratchet. They don't know how to hush. They see you on the phone. Have some respect.
It's not about that. They doing anything. I'm actually interrupting what they're doing.
Okay. Anyway, after 7 years, you gave a man 7 years. He was in and out of that thing, hit it every which way possible.
Yeah.
So when it was good, when it was going good in the beginning or early on, why didn't y'all get married then when it was going good?
We were engaged at the time.
No. I didn't ask you that. I said, why didn't y'all get married then?
We didn't get married. We were only engaged.
Why?
But I wasn't happy. We just didn't feel like...
No, why didn't you get married in the beginning? Why didn't you say, I want you to marry me now before I start popping out all these kids and before you run through my coochie?
Because I'm not perfect and we all are involved with people that we don't know where it's going to go with.
You knew what was going to go with your stuff?
I didn't.
You knew where it was going to go with that. You knew where you wanted that to go.
I wanted marriage. I finally got it. And then, I wanted marriage. When we were finally engaged, I decided I didn't want it anymore.
Where are you at? What are these people doing?
Well, let's focus on what we're focusing on.
No, here's what we're going to focus on. As I can tell you right now, I don't think listen. I don't think one man would be interested just based off of your family and the ratchets in the background. I don't think one man would be interested in being in a relationship with you. It's too ratchet over there.
That's fine. That's your opinion. But I honestly...
No, it's not just my opinion. I can ask the men. I got 80% of my following is men. I can ask these men right in here.
Can I say something? Am I allowed to speak? Because
okay, go ahead. Let's hear you speak.
You want control of everything, but may I please speak? So here's the thing. Where I'm at right now has nothing to do with the conversation that we're having. Okay, I'm in someone else's home and I'm engaged in conversations with you. So I can't control everything that's going on around me right now. So please, I'm respecting you. Be respectful to me. Don't worry about everything else going on. We're now having a conversation. Let's have this conversation.
Why don't y'all women like you just be honest? The fact of the matter is you're up here because it hurts you to know that what I'm saying is true. Do you have a son?
I have 2 sons.
Okay, you got 2 sons.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do horrible jobs at raising sons. I got all this data right here. I've been reading it all night. That's what you're triggered by. Mm-hmm. Because you know for a fact that you cannot raise and train up. And the reason why you watch me is I wish I had a man like that to help me with my sons, to raise my sons. And see, y'all too focused on being screwed.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
So let me
y'all
correct-
is. Yeah, y'all
let me-
is.
let
Yeah,
me
y'all
correct
is.
you right there.
Because that's what y'all give. I haven't finished. Y'all give the man all of that and don't worry and don't really care about the outcome of what kind of father is this going to be to my children. Is he going to stick around? One of the biggest things in this book back here, Myth of the Missing Black Father, right? One of the biggest reasons, you just messed up the whole connection wherever you went. One of the biggest reasons that y'all, just stay still for a minute, that y'all don't end up marrying or staying with the father of y'all's children is because a lot of times y'all get with men, sleep with men that don't even have a job or steady income. I read this information in this book. It's all throughout this book. One of the highest predictors of if a man is going to be with you is, does he have decent employment? Does he have, first of all, employment at all? But if he has steady employment that's good, especially a career or something, he's much more likely to stay.
Okay. So can I talk to him? So before I had my kids, I was with the father of my kids for enough time to know that he was going to be, number one, a decent father, and number two, that he was.
Well, why didn't you marry him then instead of giving him 7 years of coaching?
You want me to get? I wasn't happy with the things he was doing outside of our relationship. Is that clear? Can you understand what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
I wasn't happy with the things he was doing outside.
Okay, I said, why, if he was all of this great of a man, why not get married instead of giving him 7 years of your stuff?
Because I didn't want to settle with a man that was cheating. Are you okay with that? Why would I stay with a man who was stepping out of our relationship? Why would I do that?
You stayed with him for 7 years through it. You were with 7 years of him with it. You sat through 7 years.
And that's the thing. It's a time where we have enough. A man's not going to change. So while you come on here and you state about black women, let's get into the black men. Why would I cheat on a woman that I've been with 7 years, that carry my kids, that take care of my household, that still works and provides, even though she don't have to? Why would I go outside our relationship?
You wasn't his wife.
It doesn't matter if
he didn't even see you good enough to make. He didn't see you even good. If he was all this of a man, he didn't even see you valuable enough to make his wife.
He did. He proposed to me.
No, that's not. I didn't say that. I said to make.
I said yes. I said yes.
Hold on a minute. I said to make his wife. Do you realize how long? Do you realize how long 7 years is for a woman to lay up with a man and not get nothing out of it besides y'all just making babies?
That's not true.
What did you get out of it?
I got 2 beautiful kids. That's what I got.
Do you have a house? Do you have a house from it?
I got my own house. I don't need what he gives me. I have my own.
Okay, guess what, lady? The women of old, they were getting married. These men were marrying them, and a lot of them, when they were divorced or if the man passed away, they got a house out of it. That's especially in the black community, how a lot of the grandparents ended up with houses and property. Y'all don't have nothing. Only thing y'all getting. Hold on a minute. Only thing, no, you said you was not gonna be ratchet. We're not gonna argue. We not, no. The only thing that y'all getting is only thing y'all are getting is a cum filled coochie. That's the only thing y'all getting.
You're not being logical. Please explain to me. Let's be logical. How many black men actually own the house before they're actually done with?
Here's what y'all getting inside of y'all. Here's what y'all getting. Look, you see that white stuff? You see that white stuff right there? You see that white stuff? That's what y'all ending up with.
Answer your questions. Why can't you answer my question?
You see that white stuff right there? That's what y'all ending up with. This is what, instead of getting a house, look, instead of getting a house, y'all getting this white stuff inside of y'all, in your mouth and in your joint. Instead of getting a house, you getting this white stuff in your mouth and in your joint.
Okay. All right. So can you be a grown man for once and actually answer the question I'm asking you? You ask me a question, I'm answering it. But when I'm asking you a question, you can't seem to do the same. So let's be on the same page here. You got a computer in front of your face because you always seem to type on this research and things. How many black
I can't understand you with this bad
can I
internet.
finish?
Your
Can I
internet
finish?
is bad. Your
Can I
internet is
finish?
bad.
Okay, can I finish?
Go back to where you were. Go back
Okay, I'll go
upstairs.
back to where I was. Because now that's going to be an excuse why you can't answer this question. Because for whatever reason, you can never answer questions when it's asked to you.
Look, y'all, the
But you expect
BW's coming
questions to be
out.
answered.
Look, y'all, the
Okay.
BW's
Alright.
coming out. Look, y'all.
Okay.
Look,
Here we
y'all,
go.
the BW's
Is this
coming
better?
out.
Well, what's that? Some
Is
kind of
this
weed or
better?
something?
Is
Look,
this better?
the BW's coming out.
Damn right.
It's not coming out. It's not coming out. I feel very humble. I just want you to give me the same respect that I'm giving you. You
Look,
ask me
folks.
questions, I'm
Look,
answering it,
folks. Look,
and
look. She can't shut up now. The BW
okay.
then came all the way out. I done triggered that BW now. That BW in you is coming out. I done
Okay.
triggered the BW in you.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. Are we ready to go on with a normal grown-up conversation right now? Or are we going to keep going back and forth like this?
You can't help yourself. You
I
can't
can help myself.
No, you can't. No, you
I'm
can't.
very calm. I'm really trying to have a conversation with you.
No,
I'm
you
not here
can't.
for
No,
the
you
people.
can't. No, you
You may
can't.
be here for the people, but I'm not here for the people.
Look, I'm
here to
calm.
actually
Look,
give you
look, I
the
can be
conversation
quiet.
that you've been
Look,
wanting.
she can't
You've
even
been
shut up.
wanting a
The
black female to
BW
come
and her
on here that you
folks.
can bash. As you talked to the other black woman the other day. She
I
was
see
very
why
nice
he
to you.
didn't stay. I
All
see
you
why
talked
he
about
was
was
cheating. I see why he was
okay.
cheating. I
All
see
right,
why
here
he
we
was
go.
cheating. First of all, it's either one or two reasons. The stuff ain't that good, or you got too much of y'all too much of a problem.
Okay.
So it's either that. So is it that? Is your stuff any good?
I can't answer that.
How do you? Oh, really? So it's bad.
Yeah,
It's terrible. Okay, so it's probably both because we already know you got a mouth on you.
Mm-hmm.
So the man put up with. He must have been in some serious depression to put up you for 7 years. He put up with you for 7 years with some bad stuff, and you got a mouth on you.
Right. I know. So are we ready to finish this conversation without trying to talk about other things?
I wouldn't put up with. Listen.
That
I would
don't
put.
matter right now because you
I
never
ain't
had
listen.
you never tasted,
I ain't
you don't
even
know
putting
what
up
it
with a
is.
woman
So
with good
therefore,
stuff that got a mouth on
can't
her.
even have an
I ain't
opinion
even
on
putting up with a woman
You
with
can't have
good.
an opinion on
Can you
something
let
that
me
you never
talk? Can you
tasted,
let me
never
finish?
had.
I don't
So
even put up with a woman that got good stuff down there if she got a mouth on her.
Okay, I'm talking to you. I don't have a mouth on you. Ask me questions.
Oh, you got a mouth on you. You definitely got a mouth. Look. Let's ask the chat room. Let's ask the chat.
Oh my God.
How many people believe she got a mouth on her? How many people believe she got a mouth on her? Write in the comments. Do y'all believe she have especially the men?
You are talking besides the point right now. We're sitting here having a conversation. You're asking me questions. I'm answering them. And when I ask you questions, you get upset and you won't.
To the people watching over on YouTube, they say you got too much mouth. You got a big mouth. Look.
That's fine.
And over here, they writing yes in the comments.
I'm okay
Look,
with that, honey. I'm okay with that.
Look, they write. I'm reading what they writing over here. Listen, I'm reading what they writing over here on the YouTube channel. They said you got a big mouth. They said you can't hold your tongue, not even for 30 seconds.
What's your name again, Guru? I'm not here for the people.
How the hell you gonna say what's my name and you watching me just about every day? How are you watching me just about every day? Now you're not here for the people.
I didn't request.
Now she's not here for the people, folks.
I'm not here for the people. I'm here to give you what you want. You invited me on your live to ask me why I feel the way I feel towards you.
You here to give me what I want. What do I want? What do I want? You here to give me what I want. What do I want? You here to give me what I want. What do I want?
You want to know why I feel like all black women aren't the same. So we're going to stay on the topic. Let's stay on the topic. And we're going to talk about something that you have no reason to have an opinion about. Then you can go ahead.
Go ahead. Get on the topic. Go ahead.
Okay. You asked me a question and I'm answering it. And I asked you a question. You said to me, why didn't I get a house out of the situation? I asked you, how many black men in the community actually owns a house? And you weren't able to answer that question. I'll give you a minute to answer that question.
He didn't own the house, but guess what he owned? He owned some dick.
You're not. That's the thing. You're not being logical right now. You're talking about everything else except what we need to talk about right now. You asked me, did I get a house out of this situation? I asked you, how many black men in the community actually owns a house?
Did you hear what I said?
I heard what you said, and I told you that was off topic. So that computer that you have next to you, just go ahead and Google it and give me the answer.
How do you know I got a computer? How do you know I have a computer next to me?
I can't get a house out of a situation of a community that barely owns a house.
How do you know I have a computer next to me?
Our black men, since we want to talk about black women so much, Google how many black men in the community owns a house.
How do you know I have a computer next to me?
What?
How do you know I have a computer next to me?
Because you got a computer next to you.
How do you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not being logical right now.
How do you know I have a computer next to me?
If we're going to sit here and we're going to have an adult conversation and I have my opinion, you have your opinion, we come to a conclusion, then that's fine. But if you're just going to take what I say to you and try to switch it up and make something negative out of it, there's no reason to have this conversation right now.
I'm not. I'm listening to you. I'm calm. I'm calm.
I'm very calm as well.
I'm not triggered like some people.
I'm not triggered. Trust me.
Oh, you triggered. Oh, you triggered.
That I'm giving you.
You triggered.
When you ask me a question, I answer.
You triggered. You definitely triggered.
You do the same for me.
You definitely triggered. Let's see. What kind of birthday outfit do you got on? Let's see that.
On my birthday. That's the thing.
But it's for your cousin.
Talking about right now. You're worrying about my appearance. You're worrying about my weave. You're worrying about my legs. You're not worrying about my mindset. But yet again, you worried about how the black.
I can't worry about your mindset. Your mind is gone. I can't.
How a black woman thinks, and you're not taking the information.
I can't worry about your mindset. Your mind is gone.
Okay. Who are you to say that?
I don't care how many. I don't care how many followers she got. What? I don't care how many followers she got. She could have 1 billion followers. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change how I talk. I don't care if she got 1 billion followers.
I can't even see the comments for whatever reason. The comments is all messed up. So I'm not concentrating on it right now. Like I said, you may be for the people. I'm not for the people. I'm sitting here having I'm trying to have a logical conversation with you, and I just need you to give me the same respect that I'm giving you. Can you do that?
Okay. Yes. Let's figure this out. Then you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said, how are you going to get a house out of a population of men that don't even own houses? Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know any information about where he lived, where he stayed, his full name, his government information? Did you see his driver's license? Did you see, did you see his credit score? Did you see a copy of his did you see any of this stuff before the first time you let him put his penis inside of you? Yes or no? No. I just want a yes or no. Did you verify? You did. You verified all this information before the first time he stuck you.
Yes.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I was 20 years old.
Okay, folks, listen. She wants us to believe she verified all of this man's. She wants to. Hold on a minute. She wants us to believe she verified all this information about him before the first time he stuck her. But yet she's on here complaining, saying, how am I supposed to get a house out of a population of men that don't even own any houses or any property or anything? So she knew when she was getting with, she said she verified all the information. She knew when she was getting with this man that he wasn't nothing. He didn't have nothing to his name. He didn't have no house. He didn't have no. She still chose to give him 7. She gave him 7 years of coochie.
So I was 20. We were still young. And we were still growing.
How old were you when you were giving them coochie on year 6?
I just told you I was 20.
Okay, so you were 26, still giving it to him at 26.
Yeah, we were growing.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So you still were you still young at 26?
I can say I was much more wiser, but yes, I was still young.
Why'd you keep giving it to him at 26 then? So you gave it to him at 20, 21, 22. So you knew all this stuff. You knew he didn't have much of nothing. You still gave it to him at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Because you know what? That's what the black woman does. She support and she sticks by.
Yeah, she do. You right. The black woman do. You right about that. The black woman do. She give out her coochie.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. we support it. And
You
we
right about that. You right. You right. You right. You right. You right about that. That's what the BW does. She give it away. She give it away. You know, I got Melanie King. I gotta go find the clip, and she said all this. She's a BW herself. She said, "We the easiest of all the women. We give our stuff away or sell it for cheap, $40 tonight."
I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I wouldn't even. I know I wouldn't have to. Listen. Hold on a minute. I know I wouldn't have to give you no money for it because the way you be following me and cheesing and stuff around me, you would have to be paying me.
So do you think that because I'm cheesing at you, I'm attracted to you? Do you think that's what it is? I'm gonna say right now.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's easy. That's easy to know the attraction.
I am not attracted to you by any means necessary. I don't like the way you think. I honestly don't like the way you look. Honestly.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. So why are you watching me every night? Why are you watching me? Why are you watching me every night?
Before we start getting a little big-headed, let me bring you down a little.
Why do you watch me every night then? Why do you watch me every night?
I would never date a man that.
Why do you watch me every night?
I don't watch you every night. I watched you the other day, and when I was sitting down with my cousin, I said, "Watch this motherfucker sit here and talk so much."
Folks, listen.
You were
folks.
actually the geek of the night, but when I comment, you responded, and then you requested me to be in live. So that's how I ended up here tonight. Let's make that very clear. You're not a factor in my life by any.
Let's get this joker the hell up off of here, folks. I can't listen to her no more. I don't want to look at the weave no more. Wig, weave, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to look at them thick eyelashes no more. I don't want to look at none of that stuff no more. I don't. Folks, I think my chat room is jacked up. She messed it up with her bad internet connection. I gotta restart the live stream over on the IG channel. I'm gonna restart the live stream, and then I gotta go and read these cash apps from the people that support it. Where are we at on our badge goal? We still about 7 people shy of hitting our badge goal. I'm gonna restart the stream, and I'm gonna come right back. Can y'all imagine how that house probably smell over there? Her and her ratchet cousins with all that weave and wig glue, wigs and weave, all that glue, plus that BO, the BV, the off pH, all that stuff. Can you imagine how it smell over there? You know it's funky. Anyway, folks, I got to restart the stream. I'll be right back. Everybody, this is your last chance to follow me. If you're not following me, you're going to not see it when I pop back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Folks, everybody watching over on the YouTube channel, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you haven't done it, hit the thumbs up button. I need everybody watching, hit the like button. I need all of y'all to hit the thumbs up, hit the like. Takes 1 second, and I need y'all to do me a favor. If you haven't done it, share this content tonight. This is valuable content, folks. That's life-changing. We changing lives up over here. I hope maybe some young girls got to hear her and hear that story and make better decisions. Maybe they'll stop screwing tonight and selling their stuff. That's the overall goal. Maybe they'll stop selling their stuff. Because that really is the goal. Let's see if we can get them to stop selling their stuff. Ned says she's not ready to learn. No. Cancer chick, she watches you because she has 2 sons and she wants the info. She not hearing nothing I say. She not hearing nothing I say. Somebody said her type is a bum. Yeah. And there's so many of them, they don't even see it amongst themselves. The men that they complain about that ain't nothing, that's big time cheaters, that don't have no money, that's broke, they get a crotch too for 10 years. She was on year 7 of giving her stuff to that man. You think I'm gonna get married to a man that is out here cheating on me? That's the only thing that they have to say. You think I'm gonna they don't care about that. It's not about giving that away. It's about, you think I'm gonna marry a man who's cheating on me? Shout out to the people that's coming up over here and helping us hit our badge goal. We're getting close. We're getting real close, folks. I appreciate y'all for coming over here and supporting this content. Mighty said the truth hurts. That's facts. You can clearly tell that she was hurt. You can tell she was hurt. You knew she was hurt by the way she was talking. Because it's a hurting thing knowing that you got, for me to break this, a lot of y'all women have never had a man to break it down to you like this. Look at you. You gave a man 7 years of your prime, your 20s. That's when she probably had her best body. You got nothing out of it. You got nothing out of 7 years. That's not true. I got 2 beautiful children. You salty as hell over here. What she comes in my comment section. She watches me almost every night. I don't know where Bucktown is. I don't know what Bucktown is. Yeah, these kids she got 2 sons. That's what this live stream is about. She has 2 sons. And she already told us that daddy ain't really nothing. She didn't ran him. He's a cheater and he don't own nothing. She's letting us know they daddy ain't nothing. And look at how she behaves. How in the hell you think those boys are going to turn out? How do you think her sons are going to turn? Somebody said, $1 Million Spot said they're going to be 2 Pookies. Why was she giving it up to him? I don't know. Y'all have to ask her that. Y'all have to ask her why she was giving it up to that man for 7 years. I don't know. That's a good question to ask a lot of these women. If you're so unhappy, if you don't like what you're in, and she said, oh, well, times used to be good. Well, I asked her, when times were good, why didn't you get married then? And she don't want to answer that. If times were good when y'all were younger, why not get married then and secure okay, times are good. So that means he had a real good job then, right? When times are good. He should have been buying a house when times are good. Obviously, y'all having a bunch of relations. Times are good. So why not get married then? Why not get married when the times were good? Because the times weren't good. It wasn't the times, it was the dick. That's what was good. That boy is good. Somebody said for the streets. Thank you, Brother Clap. He said you on fire, Guru. Here, if you still watching that woman, that Lynette, whatever the hell your name was, this is for you.
You stupid.
Could you imagine if you flipped it around? Y'all doing that is equivalent to a man spending 7 years and he's buying this woman everything, paying for her stuff, and she never once gave the man any of her stuff. You would know that man would be a huge fool. You spent 7 years Somebody said she was young and is still young, Guru. Facts. Imagine if a man spent 7 years paying for stuff for a woman and never got nothing, none of her stuff out of it. New viewer here, what did you tune into? You tuned into the best show you will ever watch in your life. And I'm going to give it to you real and raw and rough. That's how y'all like it in a bedroom anyway. The BW is the new ODB. Report all his platforms. See how ignorant and foolish they are? The BW is the new ODB. How many of y'all old enough to remember ODB? Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Somebody said, send her back to the apartments. Do we have any more guests? Do we have any black women that have any sense that can come up and have a conversation? Do any of y'all have any common sense that actually know how to speak proper? She said she knew how to speak proper. She said she knew how to act like she had sense. She knew how to talk, but she didn't. Do we have any black women that can request them? Can we get one to show us a better example of what it means to be a woman, how to have femininity? Can we get somebody that don't have no long raptor claws for nails? Can we get somebody that actually can, here, let's go with the topic. Do we have any that actually are taking care of their sons and their sons turned out to be really good men or on their way to becoming really good men? Do we have any BWs that can come up right now and hit? Oh, you got 50 followers from me from that, Lynette? Look, she back, y'all. Look, here she is right here. I told y'all she can't resist me. She can't resist to keep coming up. She's coming back in here bragging about the followers she got. But yet, this is how much they lie. Earlier, she said she's not concerned about the viewers. She said she's not concerned, nothing about no viewers. But the first thing she do is come back in here and said, thanks for the 50 followers. She just said earlier she's not concerned about the followers or the viewers or whatever. Followers, that's all she care about. That's all they care about. 34-year-old woman. This is a 34-year-old woman. Let me unpin that joint. Let me read my cash apps that I got, since that's another thing she was worried about. You be on here getting money from people. You mad because that 34-year-old stuff, you can't get no money for that. There ain't one man, I can tell you right now, with the way you behave, that's willing to pay you. First of all, they're not willing to pay you for selling it, because there's way younger and better looking women who selling it. And it definitely ain't one that's going to pay you and be your man and buy you stuff and take you out to dinners and all that stuff. 34-year-old with 2 kids, body probably beat down too. Shout out to Letitia. Thank you so much, sister. Oh, I know you as Elder. Okay, I know who you are. Thank you so much for the cash app. Shout out to Miss Lisa. She said, watching for 3 years, never seen people so tight with their money. Thank you so much, Lisa. Miss Lisa, thank you so much for always being so supportive of me for almost 3 years now. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. Shout out to Brother Chris. Brother Chris, my brother, appreciate you. You didn't leave me a message. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you, Brother Chris. Salute to you. And then I just got one right now while I was speaking. Shout out to, I think it's Brother Garan. I hope I'm saying your name right, brother. I appreciate you. He said, I respect your platform. Keep telling the truth. Salute to you, my brother. They say black men are broke. Most of my following is of black men, and they're the main ones that support me over on YouTube and over on the IG. It's hundreds and eventually thousands of people when he streams in. Thousands that be coming through watching this content. Thousands that support the black guru. See, they love to throw that up and lie on black men, say we all broke, we don't got no money and stuff. How in the hell? Listen, even the same with even the same with Kevin. Lady, I don't know if you're a troll or not, but when y'all don't come up and be on camera right away, you're not gonna be on here. You got to have that camera on right away. I'm not gonna play these games with y'all. You can request back up, but you got to turn on your camera. I don't know who you are. You can hit the plus button and request back up. I'll let you back up here. Be camera ready, camera on. Don't be sitting in no dark, because I'm over here breaking this all down. Folks, to the people that are watching, do y'all prefer this later time slot for me to hold these live streams? Can y'all let me know? Y'all prefer me to be on here later? I'm still waiting for that woman to send me the money. She said, Guru, go back on TikTok right now after the stream. And she ain't sent nothing. I asked her to send the money. I don't know what you're talking about, Island Faye. Much better time, later time. Okay. All right. Either. Okay. Thank you, Looney. I'm reading y'all comments on the YouTube too. I hope the time is better. Later is better. Late night streams are better. Okay. Faye, white, green. What's funny? Why don't you learn how to operate your camera right so that you can come and say what you need to say? Later is better, especially for South Africa. We got somebody in, look, we got people in South Africa, Australia on the YouTube. I'm in Australia, so I'm cool with whatever time slot. It's 2:40 p.m. right now on a Saturday in Australia. Wow. 2:40 p.m. in Australia right now. Shout out to the International Guru Nation. Somebody came up with that. They said Guru Nation. Now we guru worldwide. Somebody said we need entertainment at night. 9 is good on a weekday. 10, 11 is good on the weekends. Okay. It's 6 a.m. in the UK. Look, listen, there's people watching from all over the world right now. There's people, shout out to the Guru Nation, everybody that supports, rock with, and love this content from all over the world. We are worldwide making changes, exposing things, waking the people up. So y'all can see what's going on out here. The fact that these boys, oh, you're in Canada. Okay, look, we got people in Canada. We got these boys out here that got to raise themselves because it's better for them to, that was the topic of today's show. Black boys are better off raising themselves than mama. I believe that. I believe the boys are better off raising themselves than mama. Mama's doing a terrible job. And we just saw one right now. I believe her children, her boys can raise themselves better than she can. We just saw a mama. We just saw a BW mama that was up here arguing with me. And I believe her boys would do better raising themselves. We got a brother in the comments said, I raised myself. Yeah, Salute to everybody that joined. That was the last woman that we got for tonight. Appreciate you, brother, for supporting the Black Guru with the badges. We did pretty good. I think we got pretty close to hitting our badge goal, but we definitely did really good on more than hitting our Cash App goal. Y'all really came through tonight. Listen, folks, even though sometimes y'all, this is what y'all have to realize. Even sometimes these streams start off slow. It's the content, it's the message that matters. Some of y'all get too caught up in what are the ratchet bullish will have a whole bunch of numbers, and they ain't doing nothing in there but doing a bunch of toxic chaos. Krayshawn, who locked up right now, she can run up numbers. Toxic jokers, especially in the Black community, that's going to run up numbers. But actually valuable content, don't need to worry about no numbers. Good content, because I'm going to tell you right now, to the people that's continuing coming back and watching, they recognize how valuable and good this content is. So they're going to keep coming and watching this content. And I'm telling you, the BWs can't stay away. Your boys ain't good like her. Look, she can't stay away. She can't stay away. The BWs cannot stay away from this type of content. They can't stay away from me. They can't stay away from us. 95% of Black men that were single left right now and went and pursued women elsewhere. These women would be going crazy talking about Black men for the next 5-10 years easily. Wow, somebody said she got fake followers. She got 70,000 followers with only 30 comments. Yeah. I don't have fake followers, folks. I earn every single one. And I noticed even after that LGBT guy, he messed up my content, and I don't know, these people that hate me, they be having people behind the scenes that be messing up my content. So my growth has slowed down a lot, even on IG for the last week since he did that. I'm not buying no followers. I'm not doing nothing fake. If they're slowing down, if I'm only getting 10 a day now, then I'll just get 10 a day. If I'm getting 60 a day, whatever it is, I'll take what I can get. Because this is authentic. I'm real. No, I'm not bragging. I don't have no bot followers or no fake. I earned them all. Who's following you? I'm not following you. You a joke. Let me unpin you and get you the hell up out of here. Let me pin my Cash App back up here. I might have some more people that want to donate to me tonight instead of looking at your face before I end this stream in here in just a second. I might have some more people that want to support me. They definitely don't want to follow and support. Anybody that went, any of the brothers, it must have been a whole bunch of no good BWs that followed you. Any of the brothers that went and followed her, look, she in here bragging about it. Y'all go unfollow her. Any of the men that followed her, go unfollow her. Because even if you thought, oh, maybe I'll talk to her, get some easy cook, it ain't worth it. Her easy cook, it is not worth it. You didn't see how she was acting? A lot of y'all brothers just have never gone out and experienced quality. Let me remind y'all once again, talking to a Southeast Asian woman, Muslim, right? That have never even shown her hair to a man, never had a man even touch her skin. She's looking to get married right now. There's women that exist like this in the world. You don't have to settle for no crotch of no ran through 2 children, single mother. You don't got to settle for that. Brother Kev, shout out to brother Clapback. My brother, he said they lie, they lie, they lie. Shout out to my brother Clapback over in the comment section too. Thank you, my brother. Salute to brother Clap. Yeah, they do lie. They lie a lot. I appreciate all y'all tonight for coming through. This was a powerful live stream. Listen, folks, if you missed this stream, go to my YouTube channel, click on the tab that says live or live streams, and go rewatch this from the beginning. Because I gave y'all a lot of information. I broke a lot of things down. I'm going to put the articles of the Brookings Institution in the description. Y'all need to go and check that out. Check it out. Go look at this information. You're going to see that I'm not lying. You're going to see all of these statistics about how these boys are being raised. Why wasn't the East Asian lady chosen? I don't know. She might get chosen. I don't just make rush decisions. She might get chosen. Black boys less educated. Black men far less likely to participate in the labor force. Black men have much less of a chance at getting out of poverty, staying at the bottom, earn less than Caucasian men, than Caucasian women. Highest unemployment. Life expectancy is the lowest. Black men. High death rates with COVID. By far, higher death rates than anybody else. Extremely high chance of being locked up in prison. All that's come from being raised by these BWs. But yet, the girls are doing so much better, right? Because the girls that's being raised by these same women come from the same household. They not out here selling their stuff, right? That's not what we heard, right? They don't have to. They all out here getting degrees. They getting educated. They doing so good. They not out here selling their stuff. Are they selling their stuff? Are they selling their stuff? Crickets. Because if you did such a good job as a mother, even if you said, oh, our sons are doing terrible, then your daughters should be doing amazing. They shouldn't have to sell their stuff for $40, $60 or whatever. Some of them $20. Better off raising themselves than the job that these jokers are doing. Appreciate y'all for joining. Thank everybody so much that donated, that hit the thumbs up. If you haven't hit the like button, the thumbs up, do it on your way out. Go back and watch this stream over on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys listen. Guru got 2 more powerful streams in me until I'm gone for about a week. I think a little over a week. I'm gone for a little over a week. So I got a couple more streams in me, folks. Make sure y'all tune in this weekend, in the evenings again, for the powerful content that I'm going to release on the weekends. And then Guru is gone. Where are the black fathers? Ask these women that are screwing. Ask them where the black fathers are. Thank y'all so much for joining. Have a good night. Until next time.